Hi everyone, my name is Napoleon Complex, and welcome back to another round Total War Online battle. Today my opponent is Anestis Moxo, 1965. Now he is new to the game, so it's very brave of him to agree to play with me today. As I'm still reasonably new to multiplayer myself, but I do have some experience at this point. Today I am trying to emulate the tactics of Gaius Julius Caesar at the Battle of Pharsalus. So I have taken a strong line of legionaries backed up by some skirmisher support. I brought some auxiliary archers. But the thing that's really different here is that I'm going to be trying to use my spearmen to support my cavalry.
Just in case the gods aren't listening. Macedon's army stands in the field.
We'll let my opponent listen to the battle speech if he wants to. Okay, he skipped on. So I've made this unit here, the Legionary First Cohort. This is supposed to stand in for the grizzled veteran legion that Caesar placed on his right flank, and this represented the strongest unit in his army, and they were trusted to hold that flank against all comers. The rest of my line isn't quite as good, so I'll lay them out in a long line to occupy the battle line and to keep the enemy from performing flank attacks. I have some skirmishers, so I will spread them throughout my battle line. And I'll put them out in front of my line so that I can get initiative. Who haven't I placed yet? Here we are. Where are you? That's a unit of regular auxilia. I'm looking for the archer auxilia, thank you. Yeah, sure, we can leave skirmish mode on for now. Now, I'm going to hide my auxilia behind my lines, and my cavalry will be... We'll assume my cavalry will be outnumbered, because I do only have 2 units of them. But they're decent quality cavalry, and I will keep them back behind my lines. And that's just confusing. Have this right unit over here, have this left unit here. And the idea is that when the cavalry are engaged, the spearmen will come in and and help the cavalry, and we will try to win the cavalry battle with the support of these spear infantry. And the whole thing can be one big formation. Right, well, obviously... my opponent's already set up. Okay, so big, long defensive line, but I've got 1 too, so let's move up. Now again, bear in mind my opponent is new to the game, so... let's give them some credit for just for trying here. Especially since they know this is going to be a public match. Ooh, that's a big wing of cavalry. Now this is fascinating because that's exactly what Pompey did at Pharsalus. He had this big wing of allied cavalry that came to support the battle. I think he's going to try and attack the front of my formation though. Okay, pull back, pull back, pull back. Starting to suddenly regret. Yikes! Okay. Right, let's just let our legions repel that, because cavalry charging into the front should... Well, that did actually do a lot of damage to my frontline legionary, so maybe I shouldn't have spoken so quickly. Okay, we'll let him disentangle himself from that. And we'll move on. Like Roman soldiers, we'll move on. Gradually making our approach towards the enemy lines. Right, now historically, Caesar's legions charged forward. Stay in support. But when they saw that the line was becoming disordered, which is kind of happening now, they stopped. And they gave themselves time to form back up. Okay, and there goes the cavalry attack. So now we want to move our spears up to support, and I'm losing control of the situation. Okay, lots of cavalry threatening our own cavalry, but I'm moving in my spears to support. And while he has more cavalry, I have the better cavalry. Now I have that strong Gallic cavalry from Gaul. Come on, our right wing shouldn't be hanging back like that. Okay. Now, in line with the battle, I'm going to try to not use my cavalry on the other wing to win the battle. I'm going to try to do this with my infantry and the cavalry who are now victorious on the left wing. So let's right. Oh god, this is a shambles. Let's reform our infantry up properly. Get ready for the fight, and then we'll clash with the phalanx. Now, obviously, Caesar wasn't facing a phalanx; he was facing other Romans. Right, we've shattered the Greek cavalry, so we'll invade here. Of course, my opponent may not cooperate by coming back with Israeli troops. Right, come on, we're Romans, no shying away from the fight. And really pound this unit here. Okay, right, don't run away, and then back into the backs of them. Oh dear, and this isn't working very well against the phalanx. I think I will actually need their help. Oh dear me, okay. Not good. Okay. So I was trying to be historically accurate there, not necessarily taking the best decision, but I'm obviously paying for it. But we are breaking through the phalanx here. And yep, there's those strong Roman legions. So we're doing badly on the left, but things are going okay on the right. Okay, so it looks like my opponent has won on the left, but much like Pompey's inexperienced legions. Okay, we are actually winning. Yeah, I did end up needing all the help I could get on the left, on the here. Okay. I wasn't quite brave enough to try and win that with part of my force held back. I'll see if I can win it without the left's help now, and just see if we can exploit our breakthrough. Here we go, roll them up. We're surrounding their general now.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
So that was interesting. And it actually did go very, very similarly to the actual battle.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts! This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms!
Okay. Whew. Well, that was a fairly straightforward affair. As I said, my opponent was new to the game, but it was interesting to demonstrate the strategy behind it. I did try to warn my opponent what was going on, but obviously if you're just picking up the game for the first time, it's going to be difficult to play. I'll see if I can catch him in the lobby to have a word with him about it. Anyway folks, I've been Napoleon Complex. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you next time. Farewell.